Video documentation in regards to the cutoff line for the 204 depot headlights. I've actually installed an HID bulb. This is actually the bulbs that I installed onto the headlights. So there's just pretty much a generic aftermarket 9005 HID bulbs. It has the 3 clips in the back. Let me focus in real quick. Yeah, 3 clips. So just want to generally speak, for anything 9005, because of the 3 prongs in the back locks into the projector, it's very important how you position the HID bulb in, because if the bulb is slightly not even locked in the correct position, your beam output might be a bit different in regards to what you're supposed to be seeing. So keep in mind, this is actually a new headlight. I still haven't removed all of the film off the headlights, so the cutoff line might be slightly blurry, but it should give you an accurate representation regarding the prism effect that you're seeing on the road. So I'll go ahead and have my coworker turn on the headlights. Alright, you see the cutoff line projector going on the wall. So this is actually with the 9005 turned all the way locked in position, which is the correct position. I'm going to go ahead and focus it just a little bit better. You'll see the little kick-up light on the top, which is a DOT regulation. You'll see the cutoff line right here. I'll go a bit closer. You can see that although we do have a prism effect too as well, right there, it may not be as pronounced as what you're seeing on your car. So I'm going to have my coworker just play with the placement of the bulb real quick, just to give you a representation of what might be the case with the HID bulb not locked in position correctly. So if it's not all the way locked in, you can see it opens up, and then you'll probably see like a double line coming in through. It might open up the prism effect as well. So this is just a bit of an advice, just to make sure that the 9005 bulbs are locked in all the way positioned to the right. So if you're having a hard time clipping on the 9005 bulbs, here is a suggestion that I can give you. Sometimes the aftermarket HID bulbs, let's see. So the HID bulbs on aftermarket wise, trying to focus on the clips. Alright, so sometimes these clips, they run a little bit too thick as opposed to the halogen counterpart. So my advice is either to shave off slightly the thickness of the clipping, so it's a lot easier to lock in for you, and making sure that the bulb is placed in the right clip orientation. As you can see, the clips are all not the same size, so you have to make sure it's in the right orientation, locked all the way, to have I guess the output that we're seeing and we're showing you right now. Again, these are just standard generic 9005 HID bulbs. We source from our local HID vendor because they do import them from overseas. So if yours look a bit different, maybe taller or even shorter, depending on the glass chamber where the HID xenon gas is in, it might differ in terms of the output that you're seeing, because the placement of these glass chambers does matter in terms of producing a light that's projecting through the projector. So hopefully this gives you a bit more of an idea as to what we're seeing by default output for an HID setup. Please let us know if you have any other further questions. Thank you so much for your time.